Have you ever wondered why some women seem to have a gravitational field? They walk into a room and heads turn. They speak and people lean in. They don't beg for attention. Attention seems to cling to them like iron filings to a magnet. You look at them and you are confused. They are not always the ones with the perfect symmetry. They are not always the ones with the most expensive clothes or the most flawless skin. In fact, objectively, they might be quite ordinary, but they have it, that indescribable, intoxicating quality that makes people want to be near them, want to please them, want to love them. And then there is the other side. The woman who is technically perfect. She has done the diet, bought the dress, contoured her face to mathematical precision. She tries so hard, and yet she is invisible. Or worse, she is repellent. People feel drained by her. They pull away. She stands in the corner of the party, beautiful and perfectly groomed, wondering why she feels so alone. What is the difference? Is it luck? Is it pheromones? Is it confidence? It is none of those things. It is the raw physics of consciousness. It is the law of assumption operating at the level of identity. The title of today's deep dive is How to Become Magnetic. We are not going to talk about makeup, posture, or seduction techniques. Those are masks. We are going to talk about the light behind the mask. We are going to explore the science of aura, how your internal state creates a literal broadcast frequency that dictates how the world sees you, treats you, and responds to you. We're going to turn you from a person who chases the spotlight into a person who is the sun. Let us begin by redefining beauty. You have been taught that beauty is a physical arrangement of atoms. You think it is about the shape of your nose, the size of your waist, the clarity of your skin. You spend hours in front of the mirror, critiquing, fixing, hiding. You think, if I fix this flaw, then I will be magnetic, then they will love me. But Neville Goddard taught us a radical truth. The world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. Your physical body is just the glass of the light bulb. Your self-concept, your assumption of who you are, is the filament inside. If the filament is dead, it doesn't matter how polished the glass is. The bulb is dark. But if the filament is blazing with electricity, the glass glows, it becomes blinding, it becomes warm. You can't take your eyes off of it. Magnetism is not about how you look. It is about how you feel about who you are. It is the atmosphere you carry with you. Neville called this the atmosphere of self. He said that every person carries a mental atmosphere, and this atmosphere is more distinct than their physical features. When you walk into a room, your atmosphere enters before your body does. People feel you before they see you. And if your internal atmosphere is thick with insecurity, neediness, and self-criticism, people will subconsciously recoil. They won't know why. They will just feel off. They will feel a subtle repulsion. But if your internal atmosphere is thick with self-adoration, peace, and the knowing of your own divinity, people will be drawn in. They will feel warmed. They will feel safer near you than anywhere else. So the question is not, how do I look? The question is, what am I broadcasting? Most people are broadcasting a signal of lack. I hope they like me. Am I dressed okay? I feel fat today. I hope he notices me. This signal is low-frequency static. It creates a chaotic aura. It tells the world, I am not valuable. Please validate me. And the world, obeying the law of assumption, it treats you as someone of low value. It ignores you. It interrupts you. It overlooks you. To become magnetic, you must change the broadcast. You must move from the state of seeking validation to the state of granting audience. This is the shift from the pauper to the queen. A queen does not walk into a throne room wondering if the subjects like her outfit. She assumes they are honored by her presence. She does not try to impress. She rests in the knowledge that she is the impression. This brings us to the mechanics of the glow-up. Real transformation is never physical first, it is energetic first. Have you ever noticed that when you fall in love, or when you get a massive promotion, or when you are having the best day of your life, you actually look different? Your skin glows, your eyes are brighter, you walk taller. You didn't change your bone structure, you changed your state. The joy, the relief, the power inside you literally rearrange the muscles of your face and the posture of your body. Now, imagine if you could sustain that state, not just when good things happen, but all the time. Imagine if you could live in the state of "I am the most captivating woman in the world" as a default setting. Your physical body would permanently shift to match that assumption. People would start asking you, "What are you doing? You look different. You look radiant." And you would know the secret. You didn't buy a new cream. You bought a new concept of self. If you are ready to stop fixing the glass and start lighting the filament, if you are ready to become the woman who creates the atmosphere of the room just by entering it, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel. We are a sanctuary for the women who know true power is internal. We are done with the surface level advice. We are going to the root. Turn on the notification bell. Let it be a reminder to check your broadcast every single morning. So, how do we do this? How do we engineer this aura? We have to look at your inner mirror. Most of you have a very cruel relationship with your reflection. You look in the mirror and your first thought is a criticism. "Oh, those lines. I look tired. I need to lose 10 pounds. I hope he notices me." Every time you do this, you are cursing yourself. You are commanding your subconscious mind, "Make me tired, make me old, make me unworthy." And your subconscious, which is the builder of the body, says, "Your wish is my command," and it hardens those flaws into your reality. The first step to magnetism is a strict mental diet regarding your appearance and your presence. You must never, ever speak ill of yourself again, not in the mirror and not in your mind. When you look in the mirror, you must learn to see what you want to see until it is what you actually see. Neville taught the technique of revision. If you catch a glimpse of yourself and you don't like it, stop. Close your eyes. Revise the image. See yourself glowing. See yourself radiant. Hear a stranger's voice in your mind saying, "Wow, she is stunning." Feel the thrill of that compliment. Then open your eyes. You have just overwritten the bad code with good code. You must begin to assume the feeling of beauty. What does beauty feel like? It doesn't feel like vanity. Vanity is insecurity masquerading as pride. True beauty feels like ease. It feels like having nothing to prove. It feels like a soft, warm light emanating from your chest. It feels like being comfortable in your own skin. I want you to try an exercise called the golden sheath. Tonight, before you go to sleep, or even right now as you listen, imagine that your physical body is encased in a golden liquid light. Imagine that this light is the essence of pure divine love. Feel it touching your skin. Feel it soaking into your pores. Assume that this light is magnetic. Assume that it is irresistible. Say to yourself, "I am the light of the world. Everyone who looks at me sees the light." Walk through your day wearing this imaginary garment. When you walk down the street, imagine that you are leaving a trail of gold dust behind you. Imagine that people turn their heads because they feel the warmth of your sun. Do not look for confirmation. Do not check to see if they are looking. The sun does not check to see if the flowers are opening. The sun just shines. The flowers open because they have no choice. When you hold this assumption, "I am magnetic," the 3D world will begin to reflect it in strange and wonderful ways. Strangers will smile at you. Doors will be held open. You will get free coffee. The specific person you have been chasing will suddenly start chasing you. Why? Because everyone wants to be near the source of life. When you are in a state of self-criticism, you are energy dead. You are a black hole sucking energy from others. When you are in a state of self-adoration, the divine kind, you are energy alive. You are a fountain overflowing, and people are thirsty. They will flock to you because your presence feeds them. Your presence makes them feel good. That is the secret of charisma. Charisma is not about being loud. Charisma is about having so much inner overflow that it spills onto everyone around you. Let's talk about the specific person in this context. Many of you want to be magnetic to one specific man or woman. You are trying to attract him with texts, with photos, with logic. Stop. You attract him by becoming the version of yourself that he is naturally drawn to. He is not drawn to the version of you who is waiting by the phone. That version has a gray, sticky aura of need. He is drawn to the version of you who is on the pedestal. In your imagination, you must crown yourself. Neville often spoke of the crown of the Elohim. Imagine a heavy, invisible weight on your head, the weight of a crown of diamonds. How would you hold your head if you were wearing a crown of diamonds? You would hold it high. You would move slower. You would not look down. This tiny physical shift changes your entire vibration. When you enter the state of queen, the king must appear. You cannot attract a king while you are acting like a peasant who is begging for crumbs of affection. Magnetism is a standard you set for yourself. It is a boundary. It says, I am the prize. I am the destination. I do not chase. I am chased. But you cannot just say the words. You have to occupy the state. You have to feel it in your body. When you sit, sit like the prize. When you eat, eat like the prize. When you are alone, treat yourself like the most important guest in your house. Do you drink water out of a plastic cup, or do you pour it into a glass? Do you wear old, torn clothes at home, or do you wear something that makes you feel lovely? These tiny choices are signals to your subconscious mind. They tell your subconscious, I am worthy of beauty, and the subconscious responds by generating more beauty in your outer world. There is a metaphysical truth that the inner man controls the outer man. If the inner you feels dull, the outer you will look dull, no matter how much highlighter you put on your cheekbones. If the inner you feels electric, the outer you will look electric, even in sweatpants. This is the glow-up that no one talks about because you can't buy it in a bottle. You have to forge it in the fire of your own imagination. I want you to make a commitment to your own radiance today. I want you to stop agreeing with the lie that you are average. There is nothing average about you. You are a sleeping God. You are the operant power of the universe wearing a human suit. How can God be plain? How can God be unnoticed? It is impossible. You have just been dimming your light to fit in. Stop dimming it. Turn the dial all the way up. Go to the comments below. Let us set the intention for this new state of being. Write, I am magnetic. I am the sun. Write it to remind yourself that you are the center of your universe, not a satellite orbiting someone else. From this moment on, when you walk into a room, assume that the atmosphere changes. Assume that you bring the light. Assume that everyone is secretly admiring you. Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. If your wish is to be the most magnetic woman in the room, assume you already are. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? You are feeling amused. You are feeling relaxed. You are feeling a secret delight in your own power. Hold that feeling. Do not let the 3D world tell you otherwise. If someone is rude to you, do not accept it. Say to yourself, they must be having a bad day because everyone loves me. Refuse to accept any evidence to the contrary. Persist in the assumption of your own magnificence, and as you persist, the mirror will clear. The world will wash away the old reflection of the invisible girl and replace it with the dazzling reflection of the sovereign woman. You do not need to find your light. You are the light. You just need to clean the glass of the bulb. Clean it with your self-talk. Clean it with your revision. Clean it with your assumption. You are here to shine. You are here to draw all good things unto you. The universe is waiting to yield to your gravity. Let it. I am she who assumes, and so are you.